Bonjour everybody. I am on a nice walk. I am really lucky because I live in a countryside, so I just have this beauty in my doorstep. You know, I will apologize already for the wind if I can't take it off the audio of this camera, but this is I just wanted to get the camera out and have a chat about nature and about art and the link between the two sort of things. I mean, we are linked to everything, don't we? We are linked to nature. We are rhythm by the sunrise and the sunset. We depend on oxygen. We depend on everything that nature brings. And I wanted to talk a little bit about mental health here because it's a very important subject these days. Mostly with young people, I feel for them. Being a young person or a teenager in this day and age with the phone, all the stimulation, the overstimulation that they have, and AI, and the comparison thing. Like, you open an app, whether it's like Instagram, TikTok, and you are immediately compared to some of the best. And it's even without the filters, the filters are really damaging, I think, as well. But, I think a lot of people don't dare doing things because they're like, oh, look, I could never attain that level of whether it's dancing or music or art. Right. I think all of this should be put to the bid. Sorry, it's really cold, so to the bin. It should be put to the bin. And nothing is going to be as good for some people about what you are doing. And I know that with what I do, with my painting, people who are coming to me for pet portrait, particularly pet portrait, very often this is about a loss. It's not always about a loss of a pet, but it is sometimes about a loss. And so how do you deal with that? I need to know the story. I love reading your emails about that when you are explaining to me what the connection you had with your pet, what he or she liked, when you went in weather like that pet, that dog got you out of the house. That dog got you out and you met someone, for example, or you met friends, you met the right person, you met the love of your life, who knows? And they come to me with all this, the happiness that they had. And let's say it's a client that lost their pet, and I know it's not a very happy subject, but I'm getting to the happiness bit. Don't worry. Well, they come with all that and with everything they miss. When you miss something, it's because that's something that made you happy. And so this is what I want to hear, because this is what I want to put in the painting. Okay. And I've got my own way to put it in the painting, a way that resonates with my clients because they've seen my painting before, And so I will put a smile on the pet. I will put, if they have a leash, a favorite leash, I'll put that in, I can add it in, I can do all that. And that is just what I do. You can judge yourself as artist. If you are an artist, everybody's an artist, I think, but if you are an artist out there and that's part of the thing that you do, and you are freelance and you have to get on by yourself and all of that, it's not easy. It's really not easy. But you are unique and it worth fighting for. I have made some of my clients happy. You wouldn't believe. I've got the most amazing messages about whether it's pet portrait or other things as well, like videos and things like that. And I have to thank you all for all your lovely messages, because honestly, my page here, it's 100% positive and I absolutely love it. But to come back on art, art, whether it's pet portrait or something else, it's a container. It really contains the essence of your pet, just to keep on the subject of pet portrait. it's a container of the happiness you have lived with that pet. And when you look at it on the wall, that's what I want people to smile the same way they smiled when they get home and their dog or their cat were coming to them, and just being so happy that they are here and enjoying life and everything that life brings, uh, because, uh, because of the pet. So that is priceless to me, to be able to have like the God-given talent to be able to do that. And, I am, uh, I am very proud of everything I do. And it's not the pride is not in misplaced sense. It's pride as I feel blessed. I feel blessed. I am capable of doing that and creating that feeling in you and talking about that. So to talk about art being it's a container of emotion. You look at a picture and it's a container of emotion. You listen to a piece of music, that's a container of emotion. But that's also, when it comes to art and your pet portrait, this is what I love. This is a container of memory. And memory are so, so important. And they are much more important, I feel, now that we have, talking about mental health. We have so many different type of mental health issues that gets people to misinterpret things because they have their own view of things that is skewed from, it could be a trauma, it could be something like that. And then you look at that picture and you remember all the happiness because the focus is on the happy time that you had with this pet. And, so art is a container of memory. And, this is what I love about it. So is photography, you know, there is something amazing about photograph, mostly photograph of people who are no longer here. Doesn't it make you feel that they are still here, that they are not forgotten? And, so this is why I love art and pet portraits and, memories of you going out with your pets. I met a few. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy, me talking here. Honestly, I talk like I would talk to you if you were in front of me and we were having a conversation. It's very cool. So my jaw is a little bit like not as mobile as normal, but I'm not going to complain because at least it's not raining. Talking about the weather, we had terrible weather lately here in the UK, extreme rain and all that. And I feel for the dog walker because you have to walk your dog. And this is it. That's what you would do for your dog, isn't it? You would actually do anything to the point of going out and, in a really cold and windy weather with a rain that is just chilling, chilling you to the bone. Um, so yes, that's what they do for us. I have to say, and I think they keep you healthy because being on a, bad weather exposure, with some limit, of course, but bad weather exposure like we have at the moment is actually a very good thing for health. You breathe the air. I mean, look where I am. I just like, it's just nature, the air is good. The quality of the air here is very good. And I'm really lucky for that. So to finish off, I will say that, pet portrait, and that's your artwork, that is your pet portrait. It's leaving a mark. So it contains the memory of your pet and your happiness in this amazing moment. And also it leaves the mark of love. So, because it's all love, isn't it? With pets, it's just all love, and it's like, it's unconditional as well, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, how lucky we are to be able to have that. And it doesn't matter it doesn't matter whether you're a good person or a bad person. That love is, as I said, unconditional. So yes, that is the mark of love. And that's what I try to put in my, we're in the countryside, as you can see. Mr. Tractor. So this is the mark of love that I put in my painting. Container of memory, love, happiness. So yes, I hope you enjoy this little chat. Obviously, it's not going to be as windy as this. And also what I'm hoping is that, eventually I will, there's a car. Woohoo! I'm hoping to get myself a microphone that cuts out, the outside noise. That'd be good, isn't it? Thank you so